Hey everybody, welcome to the SkyLounge here to review some Lakers action as the Lakers win it late 138 to 128 against the Oklahoma City Thunder in overtime. Now, fun fact, I actually was able to sit down and watch this game from beginning to the very, very end of overtime where we'll talk about what happened in overtime, but let me talk about the first half really and how OKC, by all means, looked like they had the momentum, they had the juice, they were playing at home, all their players were going off, it was looking great. And then Dennis Schroeder bumps into our big boy Ivica Zubac, who had a fucking outstanding game today. I cannot give our big boy Zubac enough praise. That dude was fucking incredible today. But let's get back to Dennis Schroeder. Gets bumped in on the screen pretty much and, limps out of the game. He actually comes back in the second half, but, he's all complaining and flustered like, dude, look where the fuck you're going, man. All right? I'm not going to fucking sit here and defend you. And here's the thing. Like I said, the OKC Thunder had a fucking 17-point lead in the first half. A 17-point lead in the first half. That really was kind of a typical moment for me as a Lakers fan these days. Like, fuck, we're trailing really fucking early. This is kind of a little early for this shit, don't you think? And, thankfully the Lakers did answer back. They were able to erase that deficit in what was it, like 67 to 62, 72 or some shit like that by the end of the first half. And again, you just had that fucking feeling of, okay, they're bringing it back. It looks like they brought it back. And and this was a huge if Westbrook missed his shots, a lot of his shots, I honestly thought we would have had a chance during the second half. I really did. And throughout that entire third and fourth quarter, the third quarter really did breeze by for me. I just thought it was a good bout between the two teams. A lot of threes taken, and OKC was really, really handling the three-pointers really well today. And I just thought a lot of the young guys that were playing for our team looked pretty great. I mean, Ivica Zubac was, like I mentioned, and how I was just drooling all over this guy. Because I love Big Zoo. I've been a fucking fan of his since he was drafted pretty much, like hoping he'd be the fucking great center that we would have hoped. And look at him now. 24 points, fucking 12 rebounds, 1 assist. He was an absolute animal. And it really showed in that third and fourth quarter his just tenacity on just getting shit done. And I loved it. I loved every aspect of Zoo's game today. And to, obviously to add the cherry on top of that shit, my boy Lonzo. I mean, Lonzo just making a man real happy today. Lonzo goes fucking 4 from 10 from the three-pointers. Obviously, those 6, he misses. And then the fucking wind-up shot shit. It is odd at times. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm a huge Lonzo fan, but it is a bit odd the way he unwinds his shot. But again, that third and fourth quarter, you really got to see, in my perspective, a lot of these young cats just coming into their own. And I know B.I. went 0 for 7, by the fourth quarter, pretty much. I mean, the dude was just, oh my gosh, he was just not on today at all. His field goal percentage at the end of this game was 1 of 9, which equates to 11%. Yes, I'm using statistics, but I'm also looking at the eye test where he did miss a couple of those shots. And yeah, you could knock it down to defenders, doing their jobs well, but it was just one of those things where, all right, B.I.'s not going to have a great game, but he does perform well on the free throws, which was another fucking surprising thing from the Lakers for me. Okay, because boys and girls, I seriously do bitch about free throws on this channel. I bitch about it on all my reviews. But today's the one game where I could definitively say, holy shit, the Lakers are great on free throws. Like, that doesn't really happen, but 19 of 21 free throws, a 90% overall on free throws tonight. Holy fucking shit. Miracles can't happen in the middle of fucking January. Goddamn, get in, son. And when you speak of free throws, you obviously come back to the fourth quarter where the Lakers do have the lead with about 4.5 seconds left. And Westbrook despite how poorly he was shooting early on, third, fourth quarter, he gets to that free throw line, and he obviously, fucking spazzes out for, in the 3-point line, gets the 3 fucking free throws, makes all 3, and we head into overtime. And again, I know I missed some details and shit, but the fact of the matter is, this game was tight all 4 quarters. I feel like all 4 quarters, every fucking possession of the ball was just, all right, we don't know what the fuck is going to happen. This is just really evened out, despite the fact that LeBron's not in the team. But okay, we'll just ignore that. But here's the thing. You get into overtime. And as soon as I saw within the 2 possessions of OKC where Paul George essentially missed 2 gimmies for him, and mind you, Paul George was having a fantastic night, dude. He had 27 points, 6 rebounds, 9 assists, 3 steals. Absolutely phenomenal night for a PG-13. Had a great night. But once I saw him miss those 2, I think it was, PG-13 shooting those 2 shots in the first 2 possessions for OKC. Obviously, LA got the ball back, didn't make a shot. But again, once I saw, Paul George just not getting the magic basketball gods helping his ass out, I knew the Lakers had this game. I just knew the Lakers had this game. And in the fucking clutch moments of overtime, who all comes through? Lonzo Ball, Ivica Zubac, fucking Brandon Ingram. Should have done this finger. Brandon Ingram. And guess what? Josh Hart still doing his thing, getting a couple of good rebounds, getting those good passes in. And I saw one of the best plays that really hallmarked what this young Lakers team should be about. The pass to fucking points. And it was gorgeous. I believe it was Lonzo Ball who passed it right to Kuzma. And Kuz was having this instant mental connection with Ivica Zubac tonight. And he passes it to Big Zoo. But Big Zoo understands that he has 2 or 3 players defending on him. And there's one coming, right? And you see all these guys pretty much blitzing Zoo, and Zoo has the fucking awareness to throw the ball to Brandon Ingram, who's wide open, and he slams that shit on. And I'm telling you, boys and girls, I just thought that was incredible. I kind of freaked out a little bit, like, oh my god, they are actually going to fucking win at OKC. And the last minute or so, the Lakers really did run away. Yes, the free throws, but essentially they ran away with this game. And in the moments of OT, OKC may have gotten a shot or 2 on the 3-pointers. They absolutely did, because when you end the regulation of 122 to 122, obviously you scored 6 points. Great, good job. But the OKC Thunder, it just looked like they had no business in OT. They just didn't engage. They just didn't. They thought, hey, Russ made the 3 free throws. We're good to go. I feel like they checked out. As for the Lakers, this was do or die. This was a fucking do or die game in OT. And they knew it. Because to be honest, that 3-point lead they had with about 4.5 seconds left, they should have just gone with that game. That game should have ended, because the possession before that, we could play shoulda, woulda, coulda. But here's the thing. There was a possession before that, ball turned over to OKC where Lakers did have a chance to ice this game, but they didn't. But to at least finish it off in overtime to get the job done and on the road is very, very crucial. Now, the Lakers have not been hot as of late. They just haven't. They've just been fucking awful. But a little bit of momentum going now. We beat Chicago, nothing to boast about, but we did beat this relatively stacked. I'm saying relatively. Okay, you got Paul George, you got Westbrook, you got Steven Adams who's playing all right, and Dennis Schroeder off your bench if you must. And for the Lakers young boys to get this shit done, good work. Keep that shit going. So, follow me on the Sky Lounge and all links in the description below. Like, comment, subscribe for more daily content. Now, fuck off.